officials are monitoring the air quality in Beaver Dam this weekend after a controlled burn was used to destroy explosive chemicals inside an apartment there. Everyone who lives in the area is now allowed back into their homes after an overnight evacuation for some. News 3's Jenna Middaugh spoke to an executive at an assisted living facility where residents were able to finally return today.
After staying at local hotels, hospitals, and Prairie Ridge's other facility in Waupun, the executive director says it's nice to have the residents back to their routine.
Typically, the emergency evacuation, you plan for, a fire or a tornado, not explosives close by.
But after a fatal chemical explosion inside Building 109 at the Village Glen Apartments March 5th, neighboring facility Prairie Ridge Assisted Living had to evacuate twice.
Yeah, obviously, the residents were upset because, they have the right to be. You're taken out of their home. It wasn't in our control. It wasn't in their control.
Executive Director Mark Forster says his 25 residents had to evacuate for 2 days after the initial explosion, staying at local hospitals and hotels.
It's a challenge for the staff. I mean, obviously, we have to take medication, equipment, everything, plan ahead, sit down and get everything, make sure we have everything transported to the hotel so we have everything on hand.
And then they had to do it all again on Thursday while officials conducted a controlled burn to destroy leftover chemicals inside the neighboring apartment. Many people were allowed to return home Thursday night, but Dodge County Public Health Officer Jody Langfelt says the air quality wasn't safe for the assisted living facility or apartment building 107.
It's not a good environment to be in. It's not good for your health. We hear every day about secondhand smoke and people not smoking, and this was kind of a ramped up level of that kind of issue.
After letting the pile of rubble sit overnight, EPA officials were out testing the air Friday morning.
The levels that were found, I'm going to say about maybe 11:15 this morning, were well below what the acceptable standards are.
Which meant the Prairie Ridge residents could return home, and later Friday afternoon, Building 107 could as well.
Luckily, our building wasn't damaged. Our residents weren't harmed in this scenario, in this incident. They're excited to be back, so hopefully we can stay, and hopefully there's no more issues with air quality.
Health officials will be handing out flyers in the area tomorrow to make sure people are aware of any health risks associated with the controlled burn. Reporting in Beaver Dam, I'm Jenna Middaugh for WISC News 3.
Now, people who would like to have the air quality inside their apartments checked can call the Dodge County Dispatch Center at 920-386-3726, extension 4.